Welcome to all our sisters. Let's start. Our today's topic is about worries of what will be the next. Most of the people nowadays, especially the women, thinking about what will be in the future, what could be next, what am I supposed to do? The woman, which she has the children and she has troubles, what am I supposed to do? If the girl she wasn't married, what should I do? If the person doesn't have a job, what should I do? Everybody has a lot in their hearts, and if you notice, we are just all the same. So today's topic is keep your worries on the side and believe in Allah Azza wa Jal that He will rescue you in everything. He's the one who can hold hands, each one of you, if you ask His names. He has 99 names that you can call Him. Choose the name in the right position in the right time. And the other thing is you keep your prayers. The five prayers is not about I just do the prayers because I just want to do the prayers. It's not about just I want to do the prayers. You need to know and to understand why do you do the prayers. Obviously, He's the one who created you. But that is not enough. Because if each one of us is in trouble and he doesn't know anybody else to help him, when we stand and we wait for the moment, the time to pray, we feel it. I really need this prayer because I need to ask Allah Azza wa Jal for this thing to help me. Ya Allah, help me. In your sujood, after finishing, doing your supplication, morning and evening supplication. These are very important things that you can keep the relationship between you and Allah. And Allah Azza wa Jal, He already said, if you gonna be nearer to me, I will be nearer to you. And if you're gonna be far from me, I can be far from you as well. So it's about your decision. But it doesn't mean that Allah Azza wa Jal will leave you away to fall down. Each one of us fell down. And each one of us had different kind of a reaction. They got it in their life. If you are a Muslim lady and you are wearing a hijab, I'm sure that you got a resistance. If you were wearing a niqab like me, I'm sure that you got a resistance from the social or anywhere else, integrating with the people, finding a job, and maybe losing even a job, or maybe even not getting a position because of what you're wearing. People they don't accept. But who's the person to change that? Is you. You can change the facts to something else. Because in the end, you're presenting the personality. You're not presenting um, what only you wear, but you need to reflect what you wear to the public. Now, this is not about only hijab and niqab. It's about the internal, the heart. How is the relation between you and Allah? And do you think that Allah Azza wa Jal, when He puts you in troubles, it means that He doesn't care about you? Losing somebody, losing a job, or not finding a job, a problem after a problem, things will start overlapping on each other. Does that mean I can't have a good relationship between me and Allah? And do you think you are alone in this world, doesn't have a problems? Well, surprise, all of us, we are the same. Even if you have the money, but some people, most of it, majority of them, they are not even happy. And you can see them, they're committing a suicide. You can find people there entering to drugs. You can find people, if he doesn't drink and then he will go and drink. You will find a lot of obstacles. The people, even if they have the money, they will start doing that. But in fact, we are created in a beautiful way. You don't need to do that just to forget. And some people, they're trying to ignore the facts. Actually, I will advise you to cure the facts. Now, for example, if they They will say that I will give you a job which it has a lot of risk. And but if you're gonna over it, you're gonna get a very good position. So what you're gonna do, you know about it, and you will try to keep it quiet, even if you don't like it, but you will try to over it. This is exactly what Allah Azza wa Jal does to us. He always wants you to be elevated to something much better than you are in that position. But you just need to listen more closer. You need to understand what message Allah Azza wa Jal He wants to give you. And here we go. If you pass the test also, you're gonna be elevated in a better position or a better place or a better path even. Your life can change with that obstacle which He gave it to you. Don't take any obstacle that you face it. It means this is something bad. Allah Azza wa Jal, He's the one who created the good things and the bad things. Why? Because He needs to, He is evaluating us. He's teaching us. He's raising us to understand the good path and the bad path. Both of them are very important in our life to make our skills grow much better. Because without the challenges, and if we don't see no obstacles in our life, we'll never develop. And to be honest, when I start recording any of these recordings, I don't prepare anything in advance, what to say, what to do. Actually, just few minutes ago, I recorded and the voice wasn't very clear, so I had to repeat. Maybe the words which I said it before is not the same which I'm saying it now. The idea is express yourself and say whatever you have, and we are trying just to give you the experience and the life that we went through. Is not as what you think. Life needs little bit patient, not even little bit if I say that, but just make it as a spice in your life. You need to have patience. Patience with husband, patience with children, patience with parents, patience with education, patience with problems what we get. Sometimes it can grow higher and higher, bigger and bigger, and then even worse. Does that mean is the end? Allah Azza wa Jal, He said, Inna ba'd al-usri yusr. Indeed, when everything goes really in a bad situation, Allah Azza wa Jal, He said, for sure, that is the exit and the success which you're gonna get it. The huge success is waiting for you in the end. So never give up and always fight for it. Don't even sit and wait things to come to you. You need to go for it. You need to ask for it. Same as when you seek for a job, seek also a good relationship between you and Allah, and always have a positive thinking about Allah Azza wa Jal. And believe Allah Azza wa Jal, He will give it to you in the right time. Never think about the words, what could be tomorrow, what could be that. The real success is building a beautiful relationship between you and Allah. Take care of your five prayers and take care of your daily supplication, morning and evening supplication. Keep the dua with you, and the most important thing, the good intention, and be good with the people. It doesn't mean if you want to climb for the success, you need to harm the people. You shall not harm the people, and learn the manners of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He has been accused, he has been harmed, him and the companion of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even the woman has been also harmed at that time. Even the people that start shouting, when is the victory will come? When is the victory will come? Then Allah Azza wa Jal says, ألا إن نصر الله قريب. The victory will come soon, and never give up, because the real victory is the real success is the relation which you kept it between you and Allah. Climbing behind people's backs is not a success. Lying to the people what you do from work is not a success. Taking people's right and hiding other piece of information is not a success. Time is ticking, and Allah Azza wa Jal, He's watching you. It doesn't mean nothing is written in your book and the angels doesn't see what you're doing. Everything is written, and you're the one to erase it. You're the one to change it, and you're capable to change the facts of the bad things, learn what are the bad things to be a better person. Maybe when you want to be a better person is always a challenge, but that's the beauty of it. If you don't get harmed, then you don't get the test of it. You don't get the test of the success. But does that mean it is impossible? It is possible. But what it needs is patience. Be with us. And if anybody has any issues, please subscribe down, and you can find me anytime, and you can text me whenever you need. I know most of the colleagues that we have, or the I have a students, and maybe the people in the public could feel shy to talk to me. You can feel free just to talk to me whenever you need. You can text me, you can reach me with your issues. All the best, and take care.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Today's topic is about when we have some issues and we need Allah Azza wa Jal to accept our dua. It's very important. First of the things you need to know the time of making the dua. You can make the dua at any time whenever you need it, but also you have to take care on the timing of the dua, especially between, for example, if we are on Friday, between Salat al-Asr and Salat al-Maghrib, and between the Adhan and Iqamah, also this is for always, and before Fajr time, this is also the time of istijaba. Allah Azza wa Jal accepts your dua. But also we need to learn one of the ethics. If we want to make dua, we use his names. We need to understand his names. So today we're gonna understand what is the meaning of Al-Mu'ti. It is one of the names of Allah Azza wa Jal. Al-Mu'ti. Al-Mu'ti meaning he is the giver. So if you have any issue, you want Allah Azza wa Jal to give you something that you don't have it and you're seeking for it. So part of your dua, you add his name, Al-Mu'ti. Al-Mu'ti. You are the giver. Inshallah, Ya Rab, give me. Al-Mu'ti. And another word also we will learn today is Al-Qadir. Al-Qadir, that Allah Azza wa Jal, He is capable to do things and He is capable to give. So you can combine between the two of them. Al-Qadir, Al-Mu'ti. Al-Qadir, He is capable. Al-Mu'ti, that He is the giver. He is capable to give. So both of them you can combine them. The third one is Al-Razaq. Al-Razaq, the meaning, He is the one who gives the Al-Rizq. Rizq means things that we need from the ni'mah, anything that we eat, even if it is the house, maybe it is the knowledge, anything that Allah Azza wa Jal, we want Him to give it to us or gift us. So this is His name is Ar-Razzaq. So we have Al-Mu'ti, Al-Qadir, Ar-Razzaq. So Al-Mu'ti, He is capable to give. Al-Qadir, He is capable. The Al-Mu'ti, He is the giver. Al-Qadir, He is capable to give. And also Al-Raziq, He can give us the rizq or the thing which we wish for. So you can also say Al-Raziq, Al-Raziq, Urzuqni. Urzuqni means give me inshallah this rizq. And also Al-Shifa, Al-Shafi. Is one of His name. The fourth name is Al-Shafi. He can give Shifa. If you have any issues that you do face, something that you need Allah Azza wa Jal to heal it, so He's Ash-Shafi. So you can combine both of the names of Allah Azza wa Jal, Al-Qadir, Al-Mu'ti, Al-Raziq, Ash-Shafi. And also take care on the timing that you make the dua. May Allah accept all your dua bidnillah ta'ala, and then you have to do it with khalas iman, meaning with the fully faithful, and you have to believe that Allah Azza wa Jal, He will give you in the right time. When you are ready, be sure Allah Azza wa Jal, He will give it to you. Jazakum Allahu khairah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear sisters and brothers, I do know that everybody and each one of you goes with a very hard situation usually in their life. But today we're going to talk about losing parents. And losing the parents is not an easy thing. Whether if the father lost his wife or the mother lost her husband. So we as a children, how shall we react upon that? The human is categorized. You can find some people, they react very aggressive to their parents or to the mother or to the father. And we could sometimes use bad words to them or worse them. We could tell them that I'm in more pain than you. You don't know how much I do suffer. I'm taking care of a lot of things. I have work, I have studies. I'm bearing a lot of things in my heart. But that, whatever we do and express our feelings, is that right to do that to our parents? Do we have the right to shout on them and show them our pain? And as if they don't go through any pain as well. Oh, dear my sister and brother, you need to know actually the parents go with greater pain than us because they're a parent. Usually they don't show that, especially the mother. And the father also, it depends if he is an angry person or if he's a quiet person. The more he bears if he is a quiet person. They will not talk to you in a way that they will hurt you. They will keep quiet and then they will go to the room and close on themselves and start crying. And the moment they look at you, sometimes if you come and visit them or visit one of them, the mother or the father will just look at you like, oh, what I did to her or to him, she or he treats me in such a way. After losing everything as a mother or as a father, they need respect. Keep that in your mind. The respect is really a big thing. Now, respect is not about giving a space of, it's not about money. It's not about small things in the house, like they leave the house. No, respect is in everything. Respect when they sit, respect when they talk, and respect them when they don't talk. We're not allowed to shout on them. These are the common mistakes which we do usually. We do increase on their pain, and we don't realize actually we're affecting them internally, and we just care about our feelings. Now, how to treat such kind of behavior? Usually, if we start feeling such a kind of a feeling, ask yourself, why do you feel it? Now, you will tell me it is a natural thing to feel hate, to feel pain, to feel like you want to dump your responsibility on your parents somehow. But is that right? It's not. It's not right at all. We need to learn how to be a disciplined person. We need to learn how to solve our issues internally before we dump it to another people. Because if we start doing that, that will end in our life in relationship, marriage, and children as well. So the way how we treat them is the same thing that we're gonna reflect it to our beloved ones also inside the house, like the husband, or if it is the wife, we can push the wife back like you don't have feelings, you don't know what am I going through. You're gonna affect everybody in the family just because of that behavior and feeling you're the only one and lonely in the life. Now let us look at the things. Why Allah Azza wa Jal created death? He created death again to remind us we're not going to stay here. We need to leave. And this is the dunya, is only a place which we can gather the most as we can from the good deeds and leave. And one of the D's, which it is very important, is mentioned most of the areas. It's about al-akhlaq, manners. Always try to balance the manners in your deen, in your life. It's not only the manners when you go to the mosque and sit. It's not only the manners when you get inside the class and sit. It's not only the manners when you sit in front of your boss and behave nicely and wear nice dress and be etiquetted, in front of everyone, or going to a very fancy area and show them how good manners that you do have. Actually, those manners has to be reflected inside the house. It comes there first. And whoever wants to learn any knowledge, even the mothers with the big scholars, they were pushing the children, if they know that the parents that the child is keen to have knowledge, she first take the child to learn how to act and what are the principles of manners. After that, um, they do send them to seek knowledge. So I believe most of our issues is not about only internal issues and such kind of problems that we do face. I believe it is the principles of manners. If we learn those small principles and we learn how the Prophet Muhammad والسلام, he dealt with such kind of issues, because the Prophet والسلام, if you look at his history, his mom passed away when he was very young age. If you want to search about him more, you're going to find maybe probably 6 years. And then the one who took care of him, his uncle, then he passed away in the age of 8 years. Then he had to be passed over to another somebody else to take care of him. Sorry, he was his, if I said his uncle, I meant his grandfather. Then he has been passed over to his uncle. So these kind of things, you need to check the history of the Prophet Muhammad والسلام. You need to see he went through a lot in his life. He's not the only one. Look at the stories of the prophets also as well. Most of them, they went through a lot of things, but they never disrespected anybody, and they never throw their pain to no one.